Ball's intercepted by Trayvon Diggs. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses. And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
This returnable from the 4. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Which one of these two clubs is going to be Super Bowl bound? We'll find out in just a little bit. But first, time to look ahead to the AFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs matching up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half, because this one's already close to being in the bag, if it's not already. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Milton. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down. To the air, it's Milton. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Adrian Cooper, the rookie, is there on the tackle. On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground. A good run there to the 34-yard line. That is a first down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
On 1st down, here's Milton. Got a man left side. It's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. That is caught by the tight end. Nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back, and in some of these coverage units, when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing is Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Here's Love to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To throw, it's Milton. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs. And defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation mode. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown, this game feels all but over.
They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown, Dallas. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The extra point by good. And the Cowboys will add one more onto their big lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Back to throw is Love. This one is caught by Reed. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A good play action with Love. A pass taken in by Watson. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And a short pickup down to the 21. 2nd down and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Now a loose football. The Cowboys have it. Accelerating toward midfield. To the 20. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown Cowboys. And they will score again. This time it's the defense. And Greg, this just adds to what has been a one-sided affair from the start.
Yeah, and on a day where it just seems like nothing has gone their way, this fumble return for a touchdown kind of just adds injury to insult. There's days, Mike, where you just don't have your best and the other team has the upper hand, and I think it's pretty clear today is one of those days.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Throw on the run is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Love to throw. To the left side in the hands of Watson.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That one going nowhere, but a late penalty flag comes in. They may get bailed out here. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Jacobs, running left. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Here's Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down. To throw is Love. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Packers cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. Here's Love. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They'll run with Jacobs. He slams it in there, and he is in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. McManus on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Packers will get just a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. A pair of 1st downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. The drive will start on the ground. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. 3rd down coming up. Play fake. Prescott. Well, this play, like this drive, going backwards. A loss there on 3rd down. A very quick 3 and out.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Here's 1st and 10. Love. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now a give up the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line.
At this point, Mike, it's clear this defense just doesn't have a lot of answers right now for this run game. A combination of the job being done up front by the offensive line and the big playability of this running back.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Ah, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 9. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone. A pickup of 6.
A gain of 6 yards.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down, and they get it rather easily. A gain of 9 on 4th and 3.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. 4th down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
A run on 1st and goal. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. 1 quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Dallas. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys add on to their already sizable lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw is Love. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
There's that man again. Another catch. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. On 1st down, it's Love. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. And I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers.
There's CeeDee Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. Open down the field is Schoonmaker. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A gain of 57 yards.
This is one of those plays, Mike, where just everything aligns. It's the right play call, the right target, an accurate ball, and then a lot of room to run after the catch. So if they can continue to find these matchups and these holes in the secondary with this quarterback and this playmaker group, man, this is a tough offense to slow down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it on the inside handoff. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will score again. Touchdown, Cowboys. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down throw for Love. This one is caught by Reed. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. From the gun, it's Love. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of...
That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The Cowboys offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Up the middle they go. Whoa! And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Touchdown, Dallas. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. And with that last touchdown, another milestone. He is the owner of the NFL record, the most total touchdowns by a running back in a single season. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Packers offense getting set to get back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now Love. This is taken in by Dobbs. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. On 2nd down, Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Here's 3rd and 7. Back to throw is Love. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
I think the defense came in confident that they'd be able to get after the quarterback, right, Mike? When we met with them this week, they felt like they had a really good plan, some exotic looks, some different pressure packages, and it's worked to perfection. I'm not sure they thought they'd be 1 sack away from breaking the NFL record for the most sacks in a single game, but here we are.
And not the best of returns. He'll dive to the ground and just give himself up. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete. It is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Milton. Got a man, it's Lockett. And they will finally run him down.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. He'll get this down to the 44, but that's about it. Second down and 8. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Cowboys. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He gets it to go. The Cowboys tack on 1 more to their lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. Love to throw on 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. And he'll get this up close to a 1st down, working it to the 33-yard line. Don't need much. It is 3rd and